I haven't kept up on how much video VAR has been used or anything like that in MLS in the second half of the season. But does there need to be more clarity from the league on the use of it? And were there instances yesterday where it could have made a difference? Because, I mean, both you and Greg are right. And I'm not just saying it's because you were in the air. That game got out of hand at times. It was not I can say it was not a well-officiated game.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's the playoffs. Everyone's emotionally charged. There's a lot more at stake, and they were down 2 away goals, and so they were going to have to. Their game plan from the beginning was to create chaos, and hopefully to get that first goal. And from the very beginning, you could tell that this ref, Chris Pensa, was not up to the challenge, at least in terms of handling the emotions and being either very strict from the beginning or setting a tone that our players are going to be on both teams are going to be taken care of. And if you look at the first half and the way that it was officiated, it was loose at times, it was stricter at times, and then when we call them key match incidents sort of came to be, we thought he failed. There's a couple times in particular on the first goal that was called back, for example, to your point about VAR, which is video assistant referee. He apparently called a foul on Osorio. And he pointed, sort of making that indication. And then the other assistant referee on the sideline put up his flag for offsides. The ball went in the goal. All they would have to have done at this point was call a goal, and then VAR would have been there to indicate both whether or not something was offsides and or whether or not there was a foul in the play. So for me, that's something the league has to look at, right? When you're in these key moments, you don't want to call that a goal that should have been allowed not a goal, or the other way around. And I feel like it could have been used in this incident to a better degree. The second incident was the Victor Vasquez goal when there was no signal that a player should have to wait for the whistle to be blown. He kicks the ball in the goal, and the referee called it back. And from my understanding, he actually apologized to Victor and Michael after the game because he should have let that be a goal. So it just showed me that at least in this particular incident, we all have our bad days. This ref had a very bad day.